Hello everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Right, something I haven't really told you about, and that's my history of jewellery making. And I wanted to show you an example. So here we go. I don't know if you can see that, but they are real rubies. Made. I didn't make them like that. I bought them and I glued them onto the uh, sterling silver um, earrings and necklace. So that is real sterling silver with real rubies um, in there, what I made and was going to sell. So I've still got them, and they are probably worth quite a few £100. But the whole point is that I don't look at the money value at it. I look at the pleasure of making it and the craft and the the enjoyment I got out of the hobby. I've also done, I think it's called Swarovski crystals, and I used to make earrings, all sorts of things out of the Swarovski crystals. I enjoyed that really much, and I might even go back into that at some point. But bear with me, I'll show you another one that I made. I don't know what's actually in here until I open it. Surprise. Oh, that's nice. How about that? I think it's classed as, what was it called? Oh, my memory's going. It might be lace agate or it might be moonstone. I think it might be moonstone, but it's quite beautiful because it's got a sort of natural line going through it. The thing is, with that sort of stone, every single one is unique, and that again is all sterling silver, all hallmarked, and got its hallmark on it. If you don't believe me, let's turn it over. See if I can see it. I know it's on there somewhere, but in my eyesight, probably won't see it. There it is, down the bottom. So yeah, sterling silver, all marked. And that's another one I made. I think I got various ones, and I thought I'd tell you a bit about it. It's like anything you turn your hand to in jewellery making. I made my own stone tumbler from scratch, and those sort of things. But I used to, I bought a load of crystals. I've got all sorts of different types. I'll show you another one that I particularly like. Right, let's see if I can get them on camera without dropping them all over the floor. So, it's not very bright in here, is it? Let me see if I can move that, so we can get a better bit of light in here. And see if we can get the light reflect on it. These are quite tiny little crystals actually. Try not to drop them. I think we can get the light on it. It's difficult. That difficult. Let me just move the camera, see if you can see them. Can you see them? There we go. There's a better. Right, these are called peridot or overline, and I bought these quite a few years ago, and I've still got a fair few of them left, and I used to sell them on eBay. But the trouble is, like everything on eBay, people flood the market and it's just not worth doing it. I used to actually make crystals, I used to make pyramids, copper pyramids. The biggest one I made was 7 foot high. That was a big pyramid, I tell you. And that went up to Scotland. I used to sell them all over the world. Quite involved um, doing it, and it was a labour of love, to say the least. But it's all to do with energy, isn't it? And positive energy and healing energy. You can make them out of wood, pyramids, and there's different sizes, there's different types of pyramid. Um, and the fascinating thing about it is the energy within a pyramid. Now, allow me to explain to you. Because I've done quite extensive lot of research into it, I know quite a bit about pyramids. Now, if you can think of a pyramid as 3 levels, okay? You got 1/3, 2/3, and the bottom third. How energy works in a pyramid, it comes up from the bottom, right? In the first third, right, it is 10 times the energy level, right? So it multiplies it by 10 times, and that's a lot, right? Then you get to the second level where it amplifies it 100 times, and then you get to the third level which amplifies it 10,000 times. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, sorry, but I think it might be either 10,000 or 1,000. Let's be conservative. Let's say 1,000, and that is quite a lot of energy. So as it's going up, it's channeling that energy, and a pyramid works on a cycle of every 12 days. So in other words, a pyramid would charge up, then it will naturally discharge itself. Right? So that's how a pyramid charges and discharges. You can put things inside of your pyramid and it will preserve it. You also can put things in your pyramid to allow it to heal. Didn't know that one, did you? And there are many, many benefits of pyramids. And as I say, I used to do it quite extensively, and I used to buy copper tubes and make my own. But if you're thinking about doing it, a word of advice: you've got to get your calculations spot on. And I mean spot on. When you're working a length of, say, 5 foot in length, you've got to be less than a millimetre in the correct, sorry, you've got to be less than a millimetre out of the length. And when you're working something like a pyramid which is 7 foot high, I was working down to a millimetre, and you can imagine that is quite hard to do. But that's what you do when you design things and you're working with energy. There's certain things I'm not going to tell you about the pyramids because obviously that would be in another video, but they can be potentially dangerous, so you got to be very careful. And I will tell you about the dangers of pyramids in the next video. So hopefully that will interest you and tantalise the old taste buds of knowing more. So if you're interested, watch the dangers of pyramids. That's the video I'm going to make next. So any questions, leave them down below. If this sort of thing interests you, let me know and I'll make more videos on it. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. As again, leave a comment down below. Please like, share and subscribe. Thanks again. Take care everyone.